gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it. Went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I want to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They go play action here. Purdy. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles will take over here just shy of the 30. Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And some room to run now. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. They'll throw now on the final play. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this 3rd quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know.
And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Play action. Now Purdy. And he's taken down. Trying to do a little too much. Getting outside of the pocket. And it results in a sack. That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick. Here's Purdy. Steps away to his left. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Now the lock.
That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, a 16-yard touchdown. And the 49ers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. This taken in at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. The 71 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Oh, nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
And this is where play action can be so effective. Your running game's been the driving force on this possession, so as a defense, you start shifting your focus towards stopping the run. If an offensive coordinator sees that, he can take advantage, and they get good yardage there.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Ambry Thomas. And the 49ers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the third quarter. But now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up. But it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
On 1st down, Purdy. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
He finds Kittle going across the field. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a 1st down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. And he powers through the first lane, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Hurts to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Throwing is Hurts. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
That is caught. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Swift going to try up the middle. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 15-yard line. From the gun, here's Swift. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 80 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the 4th quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
Swift is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And that right there is a definition of a statement drive. You're in the 4th quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101? Check that box.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. And now here's another interception. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Here's Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. They go play action with Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles! Devontae Smith on the receiving end from Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Now Purdy. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each, throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Gets this one to use check. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to make it 4th down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Purdy, big 4th down play.
That's to his running back, complete. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. 89 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts.
He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run here with Swift.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Again, idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
DeAndre Swift
with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
And the Eagles up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Elliott good with a PAT. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the... We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled into 20.
Great.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Hurts. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Second down, here's Hurts. Flushed out right. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Here is third down and 4. Here's a handoff to Swift. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. Fourth down. How about this? They'll change it at the line. They're going on fourth down with Hurts. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. Second and goal from inside the 5. One more time with Swift. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Looking to cash in on this opening drive. Here's third and goal. They're going to look to throw. Touchdown! DeAndre Swift. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon. That was a really good opening drive on a number of fronts. 10 plays, very methodical, set the tone.
So you know right now, if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're on the sideline saying, okay, what do we have to dial up in order to get off the field a lot faster? Because both sides are out there for 10 plays, but one side comes off energized, and the other side comes off with some questions.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Ritter and the Falcons now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
22 needle.
Now a 1st carry here for Robinson.
That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Hurry.
Now Ritter going to change up the look.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And a dump off here to Robinson. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Here's 3rd and 3. Ritter to throw it.
Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted.
Darius Slay with a pick.
And the Eagles will take over here just shy of the 30.
A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
And now an audible here into something else.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Great.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the 41, Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
40 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling...
And Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Bud Dupree off the edge and getting to the quarterback.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Flush to his right.
Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
I know it appeared he was saying, hey, get me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
10 cycles.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
In there to drop it for the loss, linebacker Nakobe Dean, an outstanding play.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Ritter will set up to throw it.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Ready.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter. That one complete down the field to Smith.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Black ultra. Black shot. Cut.
First down. Here's Ritter.
This is Smith with a grab. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Red, yellow. Edo blue. Hurry.
Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. He's got Patterson on the out route.
And they're working inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. First down now, but that clock rolling.
Patterson, he'll try it up the middle.
And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Ritter trying to get them up to the line here in a hurry. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson.
And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
Robinson will try to pick it up.
And not only will he not get the few inches he needs, he's going to go backwards. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency.
Going for it on 4th down. It's Ritter.
Touchdown, Falcons!
Kyle Pitts on the receiving end from Desmond Ritter. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Point after try forthcoming. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Scott on the return out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive,
as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining.
And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
Here's Hurts to throw.
They'll roll him out right.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Eluding the pressure right. That is caught. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Set and ready to go for the 2nd half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score.
Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not... He's marked down officially at the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Ritter. That one deep for London.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on the left to edit league settings or change your role to a player or owner. It's Madden NFL 24, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Eagles and the Patriots, and it comes your way next.
The Eagles ready to defend their NFC crown. The 2023 season underway from Foxborough. Britton Covey going to bring it out of his end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Now a two-time Pro Bowler coming off a big year, Saquon Barkley.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Hurts throw complete here to his receiver Brown.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards.
First down, Philadelphia.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
But not the graphic that this fan base wants to see week 1, Charles. They were hoping to see key acquisitions, some bright spots. Instead, we're talking about injuries, preseason injuries that have guys missing here in this one.
And even in today's football, where everyone does their best to try and have their starters ready for week 1, guys still have to practice, they still have to train, and injuries do crop up. You're exactly right about that, though, Brandon. None of the people supporting this team want to see that graphic on the screen at the start of this game.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. No, he didn't spike it. He faked it. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to get into the end zone. So the fake spike works, and they score. Jalen Hurts from 17 yards out.
And the Eagles are on the board here first in the season opener.
Jalen Hurts with another touchdown rushing. 13 touchdowns, led all quarterbacks last year on the ground. No one else had more than 8. And, of course, we all remember the 3-touchdown game in the Super Bowl. So called running plays or scrambles, Jalen Hurts is dangerous.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
No run back here for Jones. A touchback. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Well, this really an interesting matchup here in week 1. Of course, you got the Super Bowl 52 rematch to talk about. No Nick Foles or Tom Brady on the field today, but for the Eagles, it's been a long wait to get back at it again since the
pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned. They have pressure coming, and they got him once again.
And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. With fingers crossed here, first quarter of a new season, already an injury. And while they attend to him, we'll step aside.
Fielded at the 33.
So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive.
Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Rolling to his right. Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Pats are going to get it back here just past the 35. He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a...
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. And they need to work to at least get some of this. Now Jones. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground. Now third down and very long. Throwing Jones. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered, because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you've got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. A first down carry for Barkley. Oh, what a move. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Eagles.
Again, it's Barkley. Oh, look at the juke. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Flushed out right. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match, and maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free, you've got someone to tackle him.
It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. Throwing is Hurts. He'll buy some time right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
But nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing. Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Hurts. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Patriots are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Pats at the line ready to go. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jones. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Off the play fake. Jones. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox. Here's Bryce Behringer now. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return.
54-yard punt, 14 on the return, nets him 40. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it 2nd down and 11. They'll go to Barkley again. A little juke. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Flush to his right. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Hurts connecting there with Brown for the Eagles first. They'll set up to throw. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps.
And got his man complete. Open man, he's got him. That's Smith for the Philadelphia touchdown. Devontae Smith, 26 yards. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Elliott on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown from Devontae Smith. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. New England's offense set to go. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot 1st down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Roughing the passer, defense. That's not good enough, man.
Okay, so roughing the passer, and I've got to imagine that's the last thing you want to see week 1 as your quarterback taking an unnecessary hit.
I think you're exactly right about that. You hate it any week, but boy, are you on target. This is this depending on him to take him through 17 games, so you definitely can't let him get hurt right now.
And he stopped immediately there. The tackle made by Nicholas Morrow. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the 44-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Stevenson. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved.
Ball start, offense.
Now they nabbed the rookie there for the 5-yard penalty.
So much going through his head. You know it just has to be, right? All of his assignments and realizing every game he plays, one of the better players in the league will be opposite him.
And he's going to go down.
They get to him back at the 40. Fletcher Cox in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Jones. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. And I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. 4th down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage. Here's Bryce Behringer on now to punt. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. This offense ready for their upcoming series as we get a look at the former Heisman Trophy winner, Devontae Smith. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise he can really decimate him.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. Give him 9 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down. Play action. Here's Hurts sliding out of the pocket. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first. Up the middle with Barkley. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in midseason form here in the opener. Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. And he almost had his 2nd pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They go play action with Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. Last play, they didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. This is caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. Boy, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Hurts will throw. It's complete, and he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Fletcher Cox able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. The Patriots send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taken from just outside the 30. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They begin with a run by Barkley.
And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Second down. Here's Hurts.
Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long.
They'll throw now on the final play. And that's caught inside the 35. So we've reached halftime here. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And no run back here as the 3rd quarter will commence with a touchback.
Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the 3rd quarter.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches. Here's Jones. Off the play fake. Can't get away, and he's taken down.
And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest.
The Patriots send out their punter. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he fields it cleanly. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throws right side, and that's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's caught inside the 20.
And he will step out of bounds down near the 10-yard line.
A big play there for Philly. 45 yards.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Hey, Silver. Delay of game, offense.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Still 1st down.
The delay of game, a costly one as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. They'll drop to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts.
Rolling to his right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown. A 15-yard touchdown grab as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
No run back here for Jones, a touchback.
So the Patriots coming out now.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a, let's just say it's been unusual.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the 3rd quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
This is taken at the 10.
A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Eagles offense and A.J. Brown headed back out there.
Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. They keep it with Barkley on first down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
He'll buy some time right.
He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okwuegbunam.
It'll go down as a gain of 6. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it.
They're going to try and throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. And they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well. They'll look to throw again. Touchdown, Eagles!
Devontae Smith.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Eagles have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes this 35-0 now.
Patriots nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. New England trying to get a place on offense. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And he goes out right around the 39. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Throwing Jones. And this will be caught by Brown. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it's second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he will have a Patriots first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Back now in Foxborough. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Open man downfield, that's Smith-Schuster. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 25 yards that time.
That's another Patriots. 1st and 10.
Now Jones. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, not only is this defense pitching a shutout, now they're contributing points themselves. I mean, they have really put together what's almost been a perfect effort here in this one.
I love how you express that. They've absolutely exceeded expectations in this one, and even better than their play. It's been their effort. Even with the win in their back pocket already, every one of those guys is still out there fighting like it's a tie game.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it is 42-0. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. No run back here for Jones. A touchback. New England's offense set to go. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
And the Patriots first down.
Back to throw. Jones. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Looking to throw. Jones. That's complete. Demario Douglas with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Smith-Schuster. 10 yards on the pickup.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll find Smith-Schuster again. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 19. Give them 18 on the play. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to throw. Jones. Looking middle, and that's complete. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Now Jones off the bootleg. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Ramondre Stevenson.
taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Patriots are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Ryland, up and good, as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Wide receiver A.J. Brown, you see he and the rest of his mates returning to the field here. Let's see here, Charles. 6 catches, over 100 yards. Call that a pretty good day at the office.
And I love the accumulation, the catches, the yardage. That means he's having a pretty good impact on this ball game and really helping his team out in a big way.
Means he wants the football again, right?
And it's funny because some of these receivers are very vocal about how much they're getting it. Others are quieter, but they still let you know, give me the ball, I'm going to make a play.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Throwing is Hurts.
Dancing to his left.
That's complete. It's Okuwebunam.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. This is Smith with a grab. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
They go play action with Hurts.
Escaping the pressure right.
And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game.
Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers.
And the Pats are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Jones now from the gun on 3rd down. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. The Patriots send out their punter. He's been terrific so far. This is taken at the 18.
And that one a 55-yard punt, 13 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again.
And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the fourth quarter.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Sliding out of the pocket. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. And now they're in the hurry-up.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
73.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Well, up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They can continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of
The players on your team earned XP. Quickly upgrade your team at the end of each game. Welcome to Weekly. This shows some basic stats about your upcoming opponent. You can also view more specific play calling information by accessing the full report. This is your team profile. Choose focus players each week who will earn extra XP.
Don't touch that! Don't touch it! Don't touch that! Don't touch it! Don't touch it! Great, set! Don't touch it! Don't touch it! Don't touch that! Don't touch it!
Great, set. No touch. Great, set. No touch. Great, set. No touch. Great, set. No touch. No touch it. No touch.
It's Madden NFL 24 on...
Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports.
This taken in right around the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now the NFC's leading rusher a season ago. Here's Saquon Barkley. Down the left sideline. Inside the 20. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown! Philadelphia! Saquon Barkley. His second rushing touchdown of the year. And the Eagles will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. So here the Vikings set to go to work, and they're led by the leading passer in the NFC a season ago. Now in his 12th year, 6th as a Viking, Kirk Cousins.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it, but otherwise, just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense, get things going, and see how things settle in.
Second down, Cousins.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. You look at this Eagle defense.
It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And when you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. There he goes.
Jalen Carter
brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career.
So on 4th down, on is the punter Ryan Wright. Britton Covey deep for Philadelphia.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. He'll look to set up his blockers. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 of the 15. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. Hurts. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, how about the challenge we're seeing here in this game early? Man coverage against some fleet receivers. That time, the defense won.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. They'll roll him out right. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Greg Calcaterra, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Eagles go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, this offensive unit, yeah, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. I think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage because, remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. But to go up 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline.
And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And they were winners in the season opener Sunday. Now they get the quick turnaround game here on Thursday night. But, CD, you say this is an ideal setup for them. Why?
Well, it's just the way the schedule lines up because everyone's got to play a Thursday game, and that's because of competitive balance. So, let's face it, would you rather play week 2 when you're still relatively fresh and excited about the season, or week 15 when you've had a season's worth of bumps and bruises to factor in, and who knows what your record might be at that time as well?
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Play action now. Cousins. Looking underneath. He's got Akers. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Cousins on first down. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. 2nd down and 8. Off the play fake, Cousins. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Cousins now from the 50. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 37. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
They'll run on first down with Akers. They juked him. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Now, this defense for the Eagles, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
In today's NFL, when you talk about goals for defenses, and you think that maybe you'd like to hold them under 14 points or so, we think our offense can usually get 17 to 20, so that's a reasonable goal. But when you hold a team under 100 yards of total offense, you're going to win 99 times out of 100. And the one game you lose, you'll know who to blame.
From the red zone now, Cousins. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Throwing, Cousins. And he comes back with one complete. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. They'll throw again, Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. 4th down, field goal try coming, so Cousins is off, and on comes Greg Joseph from Minnesota. Joseph's got it, and they'll at least get on the board here, still trailing, but 16-3 now. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. Here's Hurts to throw. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, that is incomplete. Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings. And they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
It's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the number 1 overall passing team in the NFL, but it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
Oh, a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 44-yard line. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 yards for number 11.
At long last, the Eagles have found their new marquee number 1 receiver. They dealt for Brown in last year's draft, and all he did in year 1 was set a new franchise record for yards, 4th best in the league. He gets him a 1st down there.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. The Eagles 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
Now an option play on second down. And the ball is knocked out. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Here's a run with Akers on second down. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Vikings.
Cousins now. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 47-yard line.
They go play action. Cousins. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league.
On third down, Cousins. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 30. A nice pickup of 17 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
At the 26. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out. And a 5-yard penalty.
False start, offense.
And they'll accept that penalty. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Throwing is Cousins. Complete. Jefferson the target. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now Cousins. He gets it to Addison. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Cousins. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings have got it back to within a score. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Britton Covey going to bring it out of his end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first.
Drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
They go play action with Hurts. Rolling to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep eye. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially the skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit. Let them catch their breath.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Cousins. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. From the gun, here's Cousins. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. And here's Ryan Wright now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He can't get him down. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This one complete down the field to Gaddy. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's got it at the 15. A big play there just before halftime. 43 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
And the Vikings going to take over here one more time before the half.
And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. Cousins. The quick slant caught. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 2nd down, Cousins. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A great effort there in the final seconds of the 1st half.
And the Vikings are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the 1st half. Joseph connects on the extra point.
And that cuts the lead to 24-17.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play.
And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the 1st half of play. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando.
Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half.
And the half will begin with a touchback. Now the Vikings offense set to go to work to begin this 3rd quarter.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 41. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be an even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
That one goes for 30 yards.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
On first down, Hurts buying time to his left. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. On the move to his left. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Rolling to his right. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. On first down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 11 yards there, just like last play.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What, is it 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. To throw, Cousins. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 20-yard line. A gain of 22. First down, here's Cousins. Over the middle and complete to Addison. And the Vikings are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Cousins to throw it. There's Hunt. Hutchinson in the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that will tie us at 24. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. Throwing is Hurts. He'll buy some time right. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short, and now it's 4th down. They're going to try and throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Flush to his right. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That was a long pass attempt downfield, and the ball was popped up in the air. And how come things go from really fast to almost slow motion when the ball's up in the air and the defender's unable to haul it in before it hits the ground?
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll run for it with Barkley. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 27-yard line. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Hurts throw here, take it in as he's able to find Goddard. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Hurts. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Touchdown! Olamide Zaccheaus. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. So, Charles, this game feels like it has been punch, counter-punch all throughout, and that touchdown breaks our tie here in the 4th quarter.
You're making me want to get back in the gym and start training again. You talk about those punches and counter-punches. I also think this is where you and I start thinking to ourselves, who's going to make the play to change that, right? Who's going to get out of this little cycle that we're in right now and make a play and give their team a firm advantage?
And he's not going to make it to the goal line. They've been perfect on the night in 2-point conversions, but not here. as this time they come up empty. And boy, figure this one out. Leading here in the fourth, and now they're going to try an onside kick. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Cousins.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
A second down throw for Cousins. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Hassan Reddick coming in from that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
And out now come the Eagles.
Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. And they're going to speed things up here.
Second down, here's Hurts.
They'll roll him out right.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option.
And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. They went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th. He'll drop to throw. Rolling to his right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
2nd and 4, they can still get a 1st down without scoring.
To throw, there's Cousins. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
That's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Cam Akers
from 6 yards away.
And the Vikings are an extra point away from going back on top here in the 4th.
They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
And he returns this to the 22.
Philadelphia. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Back to throw here. He'll buy some time right.
And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Following the interception, Cousins.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Fletcher Cox able to record his 5th sack of the season. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Third and long for Cousins. Pressure comes and down he goes.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. And here's Ryan Wright now.
Standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. It's taken to the 26. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up
second down. Here's Jalen Hurts.
Airing it out deep for Smith. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Just because you've got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown.
complete to number 11,
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
Escaping the pressure right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here.